everyone. Welcome back to the UnreMarkd podcast. I know that we took a minute off, but we are back. What did we do during this time off?
Nothing.
Wedding planned.
Wedding plan. That's it.
Pretty much it.
And worked.
Had several crash outs.
Yes.
One of us more than the other.
No, I think they were
No, I think I had more crash outs than you have.
I think I just kept mine to myself.
You probably did, and I just did mine to you verbally. But we are back. So let's go ahead and jump right into the question of the day. That was a question of the day back in April. Yes, that's how long it's been. What's wrong?
Pants.
What's wrong with my pants?
I'm trying to get... You want your underwear out?
I don't care.
Okay, sorry.
They get a free little show. It's like back... Never mind, let me stop. That's really creepy. I was about to say something super creepy. What is something you wish you could say to your best friend / your boss / your ex? Basically, I want to know what people were leaving unsaid.
You're just trying to be nosy with these questions.
I do want to be nosy. I'm trying to get the dirt. I'm trying to get the tea. So while we're going through, you think of yours, I'll think of mine. Someone said to their boss, I would have stayed if you gave me a raise. I know the person. That's not true.
That's rude.
I'll show you the person.
Okay. You're right.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
He was out the door. I don't think it was about him staying. I think he was already getting fired.
And if it's about his only other job that I'm aware of, oh no, he did have 2 other jobs. But
yeah, 2 other ones. I thought he only had 1 other one. The one he has now and the one that he had then.
No, he's had 2.
Oh, he's had 2? Okay. My guy.
Yeah, he wouldn't have stayed. And in fact, he might have not been the one to stay. He might have been the one that was forced to leave.
He was forcibly let go. He was terminated. He was permanently laid off.
Permanently laid off.
Let's not pretend like
he tried to start early retirement.
They told him to start his retirement early. Sorry, bro. You got let go. It wasn't about you would have stayed. Another person. I'm guessing this is to their boss. You're the reason I quit my job because you made me uncomfortable. Now, what I think is interesting is that the person who said this is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder how true this is for a lot of women. Like, do women have like a lot of creepy bosses that make them want to leave an establishment? Because it's not, for me, I've never had a woman make me feel so uncomfortable that I wanted to leave a job.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of uncomfortable they're talking about. Like, they were being creepy, they were being like
good point,
forced to do extra work that they shouldn't have had to. If they're talking about being creepy, it's probably pretty common. I'm trying to remember if I really had anybody there. I actually did. I had lots of bosses that were creepy, but
yes,
I think that I like made jokes about it. Yeah. I never I would kind of play it off. Like, I never felt like I wouldn't want to be in a room alone with them, but I would make jokes about them being creepy to their face.
Yeah.
So.
No, I had, now that I think about it, I did have one boss who was a woman that did make me uncomfortable, but it wasn't like creepy uncomfortable. She was just mean, mm-hmm. And specifically to me.
Yeah.
And at that time in the organization, I was the only black man.
Mm-hmm.
There was one black man before me, and he was not straight. So it gave me the vibe that she just did not like straight black men.
That's very specific.
However, she was also black. So I'm almost guessing that she had a bad experience with a
What
black
about just
man.
Straight men, period, and not black?
So I don't know, because the other male that was there with me was mm-hmm. a white male.
Okay. And
he was, you know who it is. And he was, I wouldn't say a jerk, but he could get very abrasive,
mm-hmm.
like low-key kind of rude. Like, he wasn't taking it.
Yeah.
And he was like, no offense, but he was like the type of white that like knew that he had like a certain amount of
like
privilege
yeah.
is the word I'm going to use.
Mm-hmm.
To where like if he got fired here, it was just like, oh well, like I'll go do something else.
Yeah.
Like I'm here because I think this is easy.
Mm-hmm.
So he would just snap back at people.
Yeah.
If he didn't like what was being done, even if it wasn't to him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was in a meeting with another group of people, and another woman, lovely woman, cut me off from speaking, which I didn't care about.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, he snapped, and like, mind you, she was older.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a little bit older than my mother. Very sweet lady. But like she had cut me off, and I don't think it was purposeful, it wasn't hateful, but he was like, can you let Mark finish? Mm. And I was like, oh, he's having a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was that kind.
Okay.
But I didn't never see them interact. However, another one of my friends snapped back at her too. This friend also went to the wedding, and I talked to this friend pretty frequently, and I told her once that it really meant a lot to me because of a whole situation I'll tell you off camera because I don't want to say what it was, but they know exactly who they are.
Okay. To go back to the question, I think it's very fair for a woman or a man to leave a job because they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. People are creepy.
Yeah. And it happens a lot more than people probably think.
And yeah. I think that my experiences are different because I'm a man. Mm-hmm. And I don't get that, like, maybe like that restaurant-y.
Yes, that's the golden
one right there.
Yeah, restaurant.
Like that assistant manager, because it's mostly
mostly grill cooks. Let's be honest.
Is it grill cooks?
Grill cooks for sure.
Got
but
you.
I think managers are definitely a second.
Got you. Fair enough.
But grill cooks, if you work in a restaurant, you know that you probably have had the experience or have seen it happen.
Yeah. This next one, their first boss had a drinking problem and should get it together, especially in front of his direct reports.
What do they mean by get it together? Like, were they showing up to work drunk?
I'm guessing, because I don't think that my coworkers would know, like, not if I was drunk, but like, I don't think they know me outside of work enough to know like what I'm doing if I show up off. Like, if I'm off, it's either I'm sick or something that they don't know, but they would never be able to pinpoint it.
Yeah.
I think that if I were drunk, which I don't drink for real, but if I did drink and I showed up drunk, they'd probably just think I'm having a bad mental health day. They wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, but apparently this happened enough for this person to notice that they had a drinking problem. They probably came to work smelling like a 40.
That's probably true.
Like,
yeah, that's another. People are making it's very understandable, these claims.
Could you imagine, like, they were drinking on the job?
People do it.
How do you function?
Take a break.
You know what? Get something to take the edge off.
You're making jokes, but there's people who are literally alcoholics, and it's probably not something to joke about.
It's probably not. I'm sorry, everyone. My bad. This next person, I don't know who they were talking about. But at the time, I think this person was talking about an ex, because I know this person, you know this person as well. I'll show you who it was in a second. But they said, "Where's my money?"
Was that you?
No. When I show you, you might be a little surprised, but no, it was not me. First of all, you made that look. That person has no money.
I was going to say that person doesn't even have money.
That person is low-key poor.
Or, you know what? We can say who it is. It's not like a secret.
No, they didn't appear. They didn't properly appear on the podcast, so I don't want to use their name. They appeared on the podcast, though.
But you can give context to it so people understand why this person doesn't have money.
It's my niece-in-law.
It's my niece. And she's
poor.
16, but I think she might be making a joke and being like, telling your boss, like, where's my money? Like, you need to get paid.
Fair.
I think if I remember correctly, I might be making the story up. I think there was a problem with her. She just recently got a job.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a few months, but I think when she first started, there was issue with her, like, direct deposit or whatever. So that might be what she's referring to.
Was she there in April? I thought she'd only been there 3 months, which would put her at, like, April, May, June.
April might be. I don't know exactly when, but.
Now, if she was talking to me, I don't think she's talking to me, but if it was the other one, absolutely, because I owe the other one $5.
Paige?
Yes, I owe her $5.
For what?
I don't want to say what I had her do. I told her to do something at an event that we were all at.
This
and
is why
it was very funny.
You do things for your entertainment, but it's like bad examples, and you can't be in a bad. You don't realize that these are children, well, teenagers, but they absorb anything and they want to look cool, so they're gonna do it, and it's not a good thing, especially if it's actively something against their parents.
Can I say something to that?
What?
It's not just kids, teenagers. It's grown adults too.
Yeah, but they can be held accountable more often. It's different you telling me to do something.
You won't do it.
Or you telling, like, my sister, your sister, or something, an adult. You're telling this to teenagers, children.
I tell it to adults too.
But that's different because they don't have to, like, respond to they don't have to answer to their parents. Why'd you do this? Yeah, Mark made me do it.
Fair enough. Their parents going to beat me, but no,
it doesn't matter.
Yes, I will do things exactly for my own amusement. My life's a little boring, and I need to jazz it up a little bit. I will. I keep that.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Because why would I get myself in trouble when I have a scapegoat to do it for me?
Don't do that.
Or I'll give like bad advice to people.
I know you do, and I yell at you for that too.
It's so funny though.
It's not funny.
I keep literally. There's somebody at my job that I want them to stay there because it's funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You know it.
Your first job?
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
MW?
I literally don't. I don't really remember people from your name, from your job's names.
I'll tell you later. But as soon as I tell you, be like, oh yeah, him.
Okay.
I don't know who this person was talking about, but they said, something that they could say to something you wish you could say to your best friend. They get too close to me when they talk, and their breath stinks.
They could have just ended the sentence as at they get too close, because I hate when people get too close to me when they talk.
I had our old CEO, not the one before the one we have now, but the one before that.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice dude, but he would always get super close to you when you spoke, and I would do this thing because I was young. I'm like 16. I was like between 13 and 20. I would do this thing because I thought it was funny. I would get closer. So like by the time you finish your first sentence, getting this close to me, I'm this close to you.
Okay, it's not that funny.
And then like they would back out. So we're unconsciously playing a game, which I know consciously. We're playing a game of chicken in my head. You don't know, but I know. And I want to see which one of us is going to back down first.
But for you, it's a game. For them, they're just trying to have a conversation because they're not purposely, like, they don't realize, like, I'm trying to get close to you.
Not at all, but I know.
I had an English teacher in high school who got really close. People make those jokes about, like, on TikTok of, like, people, like, teachers who, like, will lean down to help you, and they're, like, in your personal space. No, this teacher was for sure. And he's also very creepy, too. So,
oh, no.
It was just not good on either end.
Have you ever seen those memes of like the teachers and they like do like that V-shaped pose where they're like over the like desk? I do that sometimes actually.
I bet you do. That you remind me of somebody that would do that.
I want to flick you off so bad.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you ever get concerned that when you ask these questions and people that you know are responding, they're actually talking about you and it's like their way of like being like trying to tell you something without actually telling you?
I think I know my flaws well enough to where if you ask me, I would know exactly what people say about me. So no.
Okay. I'm just
and
just
I think
wondering.
I keep my flaws very open to where they're not a secret. And like I can tell you exactly what they are and you'll probably agree with me. And we probably would have like if me and you wrote down a list of my flaws, our list would probably be very similar.
Yeah.
Another one of our number one fans said that they got a bad haircut / style.
Is it another one of my nieces?
My favorite one.
What is she referring to? What's the question again?
Something that you wish you could tell your best friend.
Oh, that they got a bad haircut?
Yes.
Oh. I was thinking her.
No.
She has very wild hair, and I could just imagine her getting
somebody saying to her that she has a bad haircut. Oh my god.
That would be sad, but
that would be very sad.
I don't know. I am the type of person who I'm gonna like feel out somebody before I comment on their appearance. Like if they do something different, I'll be like, "Oh, you got a haircut," and like try to see how they respond to it. Because if they like respond negatively, like yeah, then I might say something. But if they respond positively, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, you look different."
Great.
No, you don't say that. You just say you look different. I'm not gonna lie to them. I'm not gonna say they look great.
If it's somebody that I'm not comfortable with or I don't really care for, I'll tell them it looks great. I'll tell them it looks great and keep doing it.
I also feel like with you and me, you don't ever tell me if something looks bad because I feel like I will look at something I'm wearing or my hair and I'll just know it looks bad. And you're like, no, baby, you look good. Like,
no.
Because you feel like you'll be like in the doghouse if you say anything differently.
No, that's not true. Let's talk about this.
Ow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw it at you like that. My bad.
What do you mean you didn't mean throw it? You literally threw it.
My bad. I got really excited. I'm so sorry. No, keep it for a second.
I don't want it.
Okay, then pass it back to me. Throw it back at me. Let's talk about this for a second. No, I think that you are beautiful no matter what you do. You wake up, you have really crazy hair. I think you are so beautiful. You come down the stairs and I see you, I get so excited because you look so cute. You are the one that has really harsh. You're the one that has really harsh opinions about yourself. Yes. Don't project on me.
I'm not saying that. I know I do have harsh opinions about myself, but I just also feel like you would never tell me if something looked bad.
I would tell you something looked bad if I genuinely didn't like it. I would tell you.
Okay, that's true. You have said there's like certain clothes that you're not a big fan of.
I tried to change your whole style at one point.
Yeah.
If it were up to me, you would dress very differently.
I've been trying to branch out a little bit recently.
I would give you that. And you also made it very clear that I would have you to be dressing like a lesbian.
Yes.
So
very manly, very masculine. You would have me dress.
I dress the way that I like,
but
so
you also
dress the way that I like too.
Yeah, that doesn't work. You also have on the other hand said though you wish I would dress more feminine too. So you can't. You got to pick one.
No. Okay, let's have this conversation since you want to have this conversation. What?
I never said I want to have a conversation.
I know you didn't, but
you want to have a conversation, so don't even put it on me.
Like, okay. If you're related to Marissa in any way, shape, or form, please skip to the time code at the bottom. But I would have you in like some like nice, like if in my mind we're just going out like on a casual like ting. Like I would put you in like some nice jeans that were like real tight that like kind of like stopped like right about there. With like maybe not like a heel, but like maybe like a wedge, and then like but like the jeans are like not too tight.
Are they skinny jeans?
Yes, with like maybe some fringe at the bottom, and then they like cup your booty like real nice, and then like I don't know maybe like a nice top, like maybe like a nice t-shirt that's not too like loose, but like not too tight.
Not too oversized.
Yeah, with like maybe like a nice cardigan or a kimono with like one of those like big brimmed hats. I think you look really cute with like some longer nails. I think you'd be really sexy.
Let me stop you. You will probably not see me in a wedge. I don't like wedge shoes.
Maybe I don't know what a wedge is, but like I'm thinking like something that's not a heel but not a flat.
It could be like a block heel. I'll wear a block heel.
Block heel then. Let's do that.
Do you know what a block heel is? No. Okay. I'm not opposed to it. I just like I'm poor.
Fair.
So I don't have a bunch of money to go buy a whole new style. And I like things that are comfortable. I like things that I can just throw on. Mm-hmm. And I also like to hide my body. So my clothes are a little bit more oversized. But I'm not opposed to it. I'm just poor.
Okay.
That's my motto in life. Anytime anybody recommends anything, I'm not opposed, but I'm poor.
You know, I was telling somebody that it was really funny one day because I always would say I'm poor. Mm-hmm. And then one day you caught me. You were like, you're not poor. You just don't want to spend money. And I was like,
I know. And that's what true. You need to specify. Like, there's two poors. There's poor where you literally like don't have money to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And there's poor where you don't want to spend money and you need to specify
That's
what
true.
it is. And 99.9% of the time, it's the second one where it's poor that you don't want to spend money. But you will have a whole crash out. So when you're crashing out and saying I'm poor,
it's hard to take me seriously.
Normal people in their mind, they're like, oh, wow, like he needs help. Let me see what I can do. Do I need to get another job? Does he need to switch jobs?
Does he need financial aid?
Yeah, something. Do we need to get a loan?
No.
Do we need to start selling our cars? But then you'll be like, then you'll go and buy like a new camera the next weekend.
Fair enough.
So like, that's what bothers me about you is like, if you're going to crash out, only crash out when you actually need to crash out. You're the boy who cried wolf.
I crash out every week.
Yes.
By Wednesday, Thursday is like when I crash out. By Friday, I'm straight.
Yeah, and then by the weekend, you're like completely happy. It's like a reset.
That's why I want to record on the weekends.
I know.
Someone said, and I think this is to their friend, I wish you could see yourself the way I see you.
That's
really sweet.
That is very sweet.
I wish I had a friend that said that to me.
I say that to you when you're crashing out.
You're not my friend, though. You're my fiance. You have to say that to me.
I don't have to do anything.
You have to say that to me.
You would say that to me.
Yes.
So why can't I say it to you?
Good point. It's like your mom saying that she loves you. Like, you're forced to love me. You have
I would hope so. I'd be real sad if my mom didn't love me.
I would too. This next person, you always push me to be the best version of myself, and I need you to stop. I'm tired.
Yes, I agree. Whoever that is, they hit
a nerve with you?
They did.
They sound depressed.
And I feel like that with literally everybody in my life, because everybody's like, I just want what's best for you. I want you to be happy.
And you're like, please stop. I'm tired of working.
Yes,
I just be a worse version of myself.
I literally just want to rot in bed sometimes. Don't tell me I need to get up and go to the gym. Don't tell me I need to plan a wedding.
Oh, that's wild, because I literally say that to you.
I want to go back to, because I realized something while we were talking.
What?
That you say you crash out about Wednesday, Thursday.
Uh-huh.
And those are my days. And so that's why we've had issue like this past week.
Why we fight?
Yeah, but this past week we both like we're crashing at the same time. We can't do that.
Oh, yeah, we can't do that.
Because then we just fight.
Yeah.
Someone needs to be mentally okay.
Yeah.
We got to choose our days that we're going to crash out.
I'll start crashing out earlier then.
Earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Because Wednesday, Thursday, you would think my days off, I would feel better. Yeah. But it's because I feel overwhelmed, like I need to get everything done in those days.
Oh, good point.
So I need to, I mean, I could crash out just one day. You could get the other day. But we need to schedule these.
I think by Wednesday, Thursday, like, I've ran the race of the week and I'm tired.
Yeah. I get it both ways. Like,
so,
I understand. But we need to start scheduling those. Let's get a joint calendar for our crash outs.
Literally, we'll put it on a new calendar whenever I get it together.
Yeah.
I also want to make it very clear. No one says to me that they want me to be the best version of myself and I want to stop. I think because everyone knows I'm the worst version of myself.
That's not true.
I think in the multiverse, I'm probably the worst one.
No, I think you definitely are a menace sometimes, but
I just bring a lot of chaos.
I think you also know when to reel it in.
I don't think I do.
You do, and you play this character that you don't, but you actually do.
So, can I tell you what I've been thinking about doing at our wedding? What I thought about, but I decided that you would hate it.
I probably don't want to know.
You probably don't, but I'm not going to do it.
But you're going to tell me anyways.
Yeah, it's going to require too much work.
What?
I was going to hire somebody to be, if it could be, whoever it is, it's going to be one of our exes. And they're going to pretend to be one of our exes. And then, like...
I've only had one ex, and he's dead.
Okay.
So, hopefully not mine.
Fair enough. But they were going to stop the wedding. It was going to be very We Belong Together.
That's not even funny at all. That's not even a little bit funny. Anyway. Don't even play. This is why I feel like I need to have a lot of control over the wedding.
You already have a lot of control over the wedding.
Anytime I give you a little bit, I give you an inch, you take a mile, and then you want to like 5. You want to have this whole like entertainment show, and it's like it's a wedding. If you want to do that, like let's plan like a birthday party for you where you can do all that. Let's not do that at our wedding.
Fair.
Let's
do
just
it.
try to be normal.
All right, fair enough. We'll be normal. Sure. Oh, this was really nice. Someone said that he, as in Mark, has the best podcast out right now. He's the best host since Jerry Springer. Since Jerry Springer?
This is already annoying me.
What? Me?
Let me see who posted that.
Who posted that one? I'll let you know who posted that one.
Wow.
Right? I know.
What a surprise.
The best host since Jerry Springer? That's wild.
That
That's
it's
a
you.
really high honor. I mean,
let's stop playing pretend. Let's say who posted it.
It was somebody on Instagram by the name of 123
No.
_45. But I'm just saying, the best host since Jerry Springer, that's a lot. Maybe Maury Povich, but the best host since Jerry Springer,
the most annoying person I've ever met.
I don't know about that.
You need to specify that you made that yourself too.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like someone made that for you to be sweet. No, you made that yourself.
I'm gonna cut that part out. But best host since Jerry Springer. Whoever wrote that, thank you so much.
So annoying.
I am very annoying. So I want to bring attention to this because I thought it was so funny, and I've been laughing about it for about 3 days now. We got some really bad news.
Who?
Me and you.
Okay.
One of our favorite people lost their jobs. And in the fashion in which it happened is hilarious.
Oh.
So, one of my past co-hosts.
One of my favorite people.
He is one of my favorite
I think I met
people.
this person. I don't know. I've never officially met them. I saw them walking on the road one time.
Did he have a 2-liter?
I don't know.
I think he had a 2-liter.
But I texted you. I texted you about it. This is all satire. Well, not all of it.
No,
but
it's a real story.
No, the beginning of it was satire because you saying this one of our favorite people.
He's one of my favorite people.
One of your favorite people to make fun of.
Yes, accurate.
There you go. You need to.
But I would also pay him to be my assistant.
That's literally the biggest waste of money I would ever say.
And it will be horrible. It'll go down.
You need to give some context of this person.
I don't want to give any context. I've given context before on this podcast. Our longtime listeners know exactly what I'm talking about.
So this person lost their job.
Yes, one of our past co-hosts, relative, lost their job recently. And so the past co-host, who was also one of my friends, told me that he counts me. He was like, yeah, because I asked about this person. I was like, hey, how's Boob doing? He was like, man, he lost his job. I'm like, what? Because he's been working at this job for what, 4 or 5 years now. So I'm like, what? Are you serious? That's crazy. What happened? He was like, he lied on him. And I'm like, what do you mean they lied on him? What did he do? They said he was stealing food. Now, I'm still like, that's not a lie. That probably happened, but what? This sounds accurate.
Where are we going wrong?
Where did we go wrong? And he was like, but here's the thing. They said that he was stealing peppers. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I've never seen this man eat anything green other than Mountain
Any
Dew.
vegetable.
No vegetables.
But
other
can
than
I
tomato
stop
sauce.
you real quick? I need a little bit more, just like, I need a little bit more. Peppers, like bell peppers, or...
So, I don't know.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, but
I need to know, too.
It matters to me.
In the grand scheme of things, no, it matters. It matters to me so freaking much.
Like pepperoncinis, they come in like a jar.
What the hell is peppercini?
I don't even know if that's a pepper, to be honest.
You said peppercini,
but
I think it was Mr.
they're kind of
Petricelli.
like they're what you don't eat salad, but at Olive Garden, they're like that green.
I thought it was a banana pepper.
No, I think it's a pepperoncini.
What's the difference between a peppercini and banana pepper?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh no, I'm wrong.
Anyways, so we don't know the type of pepper.
We don't know the type of pepper. In my mind,
is it black pepper?
In my mind, I think it's the most unhealthy pepper he could probably get his hands on.
And if I remember correctly where he worked, I didn't know they sold
I didn't know
sold
either,
peppers
but I
there.
do know they sell produce. Some produce.
Okay.
You know, because they have like.
No, I don't.
When you walk in, they have like.
Oh, yeah, a
The
little
bananas,
fruit
the
stand.
oranges,
Yeah.
the apples. Yeah, they got a little something. So maybe
That's
they have
fruit, not vegetables,
I
though.
don't know. I know another place that we frequent that we're probably going to right after this has it.
No, I don't know. I don't think we have time. Sorry.
It's okay. We can try separate.
Okay.
Because I'm going.
Or
Anyway.
I was gonna say you could just go yourself.
I'm going anyway. But I was like, wait, he was eating peppers. Like what? And he was like, and like that wasn't even the end of it. He was like, yeah, he was eating them out of the trash.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Is I need more. So like,
I need more
did he throw them away and then eat them out of trash? Because like,
okay, so I guess
did another employee throw it away? Why peppers?
I guess he voided the peppers out of the system.
What?
As like damaged goods or whatever.
Why peppers? There's so much more to eat there than that.
Those are not even my first choice.
Yeah, they're not even like top 100.
That's a fair point. He could have went for the Grippos. He could have went for like
any drink there.
Any drink.
Any candy bar.
Anything. He probably gets a really nice discount. It's not like he doesn't have a job. It's where he works at. So he could have paid for them. But him eating them out of the trash is just what took it for me. And so I'm sitting there like, this is wild. And so this past co-host was telling me like, yeah, you know, like I told him to go and we're gonna sue. He was talking about how they're gonna sue this person and da 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 da. And I looked at him straight in his face and I was like, if they give me the video, if they let me see it raw, I'm testifying against him.
You would testify without seeing it. You would be like, he did it.
I sure would, because this is just a wild
He absolutely
story.
did it.
I don't even have to. Yep, I was there. I saw him. He had like 16 of them boys. He was just popping them in his mouth right after trash can.
Okay. That's
like, it's so ridiculous. But yes, I would be singing like a canary. Brandon was talking. Oh shit! I said his name. I'll beep that out.
You should beep out you cussing too.
We'll see. He was talking about another one of his friends, who I'm not really friends with, was scamming people.
All your friends scam people.
I do have some colorful friends.
That's a nice way to put it.
Some very flavorful friends. Not very vanilla, but he was telling me that this friend of his got kicked off of Venmo. And they were like, yeah, they gave him a deal if he pretty much ratted out his other friends. And so he said this, and he was like, this past co-host was like, I mean, yeah, like, I would sell out too. And then our other friend, the one that has not been on the podcast, was like, if it wasn't one of you two, I'm selling out quick. I'm not doing no time for nobody. I was very silent.
Why?
Because anybody, if it comes down to jail time, me or you, it's you.
I was going to say, I want to know what your stance is, because I absolutely will rat anybody out.
I will rat anybody out. If it means jail time between me and you, you're goners. Mm-hmm.
But what about if it's me?
What did you do? Did you got jail time for?
Anything.
It depends. There's some lines I'm not willing to cross even for you. If you got caught with like crack, you're gone. Can't help you, champ. You're donezo.
There's so many stories like that I wish I could tell that I've heard
from your job.
Yeah. I want to tell them so bad because you just talked about crack, and I was like, oh, but I can't.
I know. If you had crack though, you're done. You're gone. See you later. Weed, I'll be able to kick it with you. I'll pretend like I don't know nothing.
Weed's illegal, so that doesn't matter.
Again, that's why I can kick it with you.
I would never do that anyways, but
if you were drunk driving,
absolutely. That's something that I definitely draw the line on. That is just, it's so irresponsible. It's so,
yes,
like, you just have no care for anybody's life. If it's your own life, whatever, that's on you. But that makes me so angry.
Can I say something though? Like, I understand social drinking, But drinking and driving is like a very clear indicator that you don't care about your life.
Mm-hmm.
So is drinking on a milk crate at 9 a.m. out on your stoop.
Absolutely.
That just shows you don't care about nothing.
You don't have a job either.
You don't give a damn about life in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, cool. Do your thing. I do want to get to a point in my life to where I can stand out be one of the old heads that stand outside on their stoop.
I bet you do.
And just like watch the neighborhood.
So annoying.
It's very annoying. It's funny. It's hilarious. And I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would know so much more about the neighborhood if I did that.
Yeah, because we are very nosy people.
Mm-hmm. So my stepdad, whom I love, does it.
He reminds me of someone, I feel like, but he's not like one. He doesn't sit outside and watch the neighborhood. He just gets the info.
He gets the info from somebody else that watches the neighborhood,
and I respect that.
Like, I'll never forget this. They moved a couple years ago.
I was gonna say not a couple. It's been a while now.
It's been a while. But then, like, during that, like, within 2 years of them living there, like, maybe 2 years after they moved, I go up there, go to their house, and he's telling me this story about someone. And I'm like, I don't know who this is. Who are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
I have a story after.
I was like, when did this happen? He was like, it just happened. I'm like, who are these people that we're talking about? He was like, you know, blah, 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 down there, blah, 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 where we used to live at.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you know this information 2 years later? What are you doing, sir?
But it's not like they live super far from this place. It's not like it's states over. It's like a 20 minute drive.
It's a whole city away.
But still, I still respect that, though.
I don't know what's going on with my old neighbors, and I wish not to know.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
No, I need to know. If it doesn't involve me, I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to not have my own drama. But I will definitely stir the pot, and I will definitely get in everybody's business.
Do you remember that time? Like, it was like a Saturday night. So it was it was like a year ago. And there was like some things happening. Like, it was dark.
I already know what you're talking about. Because, yes.
And the cops were sitting out there, and we were looking out of the
sat
window
in front of the window and watched the cops outside.
But we had to put the blinds open a sliver so they didn't see
sneaky.
us.
But I wanted to bring up this story. I think it's so funny, and I want to talk about it all the time. I actually told people at work about this because I thought it was so funny. You were just talking about how your stepdad was talking about somebody, and you were like, "Who are these people?"
Yeah,
Mark. He texted me the other day, Friday.
Okay.
Because who you saw while you were out.
Oh, yes.
So Mark texted me and he was like, guess who I just saw? And I was like, who? I'm trying to explain the story without saying the names, but you kind of need to know the name to know the context. So it was my sister's mother-in-law.
Yes.
So my nephew's other grandma.
Uh-huh.
She is a very German name.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't say it but it's 4 letters. It's easy to say if you know what it is,
mm-hmm.
but it's obviously not an American name. So Mark texted me and he was like, yeah, guess who I just saw? And I said, who? And he spells out the word literally Oily, which spells oily, and Zachary. And I was like, who? I was like, I have no idea who these people are. And he's so excited to tell me that he saw these people out. And I was like, I have no idea who you're talking about. You're like, yeah, my sister's name, her mother-in-law. And I was like, that is not her name at all. I was like, there's no way that you took her name and thought that's how it was spelled, oily. It's not even close. If you knew her name, it's not anywhere close. And you tried to tell me that it was oily. And got mad at me because I didn't know who Oily was. Mark will make things up and have so much be
confidence.
be so confident about it, and it's not even close to being correct.
Because it's real.
Oily is not real.
Okay. It reminded me how upset I got and how much confidence I was doing. It reminded me of that King of Queens episode. They do a flashback of when Doug first met Arthur. And Arthur was like, you're from, I think it was Queens, from Queens? And then Doug's like, yeah. And then Arthur's like, so you know Stan? And he's like, who? He's like, Stan, with the shoe shine, Stan.
Yeah.
And he was like, Stan, shoe shine, Stan. Stan.
And he was getting so mad.
That's literally that story just now.
This is why I genuinely believe that you are Doug and Arthur from King of Queens combined. That's you in a person.
That's fair. That's very fair. I aspire to be like Arthur when I grow up.
I support it. As long as you're not bothering me.
No, it was funny. We were just at dinner, and when you described how you want my life to be now, can you repeat that? Because it was really funny.
I just want you to go. I have no idea. I come home from work or something. I'm like, oh, how's your day? And you have the most wild stories of what you did that day that don't make sense. So, for example, go visit a local cafe and try to become a customer of the month. For what reason? What? And the even better thing is Arthur from King of Queens, he doesn't drive. So how is he getting to these places?
How's he getting to these places?
So I'm gonna come home from work and you'll have all these elaborate stories. How'd you even get there? And why did you do that? What does that benefit? But that's literally Mark to T. Why do you do the things you do? And why do you want to do it? You want to do these things so badly. And I'm just for what reason?
Me and I'm gonna use her name, Mayana. We had this conversation a couple years ago, and I was like, I don't know what I was doing. I might have been crashing out, but I was like, if I just had my way, I would just be a clown.
You absolutely are already.
I would be a clown and sell ice cream in front of the movie theater, just for the fun of it, just for the love of the sport.
I thought you were gonna say, be an ice cream driver dressed as a clown.
No, it's too much.
I have one more story to share.
Please do.
This is another a story, but this is more so you don't realize what you're saying. You just say things but don't think about what you're saying.
I think I know where you're going with this.
When you first moved in here?
Oh no, I didn't think of that one.
So when Mark first moved to his apartment, it was Halloween, and he asked me, he was like, I think there was cops nearby or something.
Yeah. And
he was going to go ask the cops because he wanted to pass out candy at his apartment. And he was going to go ask the cops, are there any kids that live around here? And I was like, you can't ask that to cops. You shouldn't ask that to anybody without some reasoning behind it. He meant it so nicely. He wanted to do something sweet, but it was you can't just say that and that be it. Are there any kids that live around here?
I thought you were gonna bring up that time we were having this random conversation. It was Juneteenth. It was Juneteenth, and it was the same day I got this new chair. But I was going through because we're getting married, and I was trying to I'm trying to downsize as much as possible, even now. And so I had a bunch of my old toys from childhood, and I was getting rid of them, the ones that still were play withable. And so I text you while I'm going through it, not even realizing that I had not told you what I was doing. And I just text you, do you know any little boys?
Yeah, this is what I mean.
So I can give the toys away, but after I sent the text message, I looked back and I was like, you know what? This is a little wild.
Yeah.
Without context, it's a little wild.
It's very unhinged.
I was trying to give away my toys. I'm a guy, so all my toys were boy toys. So I was trying to give them to a kid, but my text message was, do you know any little boys?
I think one of your issues is that your mind moves very quickly, and you don't realize that people aren't thinking the same way.
Yes.
Or aren't. Yeah.
They
there's
don't know
no
the full story of what's going on.
There was no prior conversation to that. It was just, do you know any little boys?
Yes.
So I think you just need to
let people know what I'm doing so that they have some context. Absolutely.
Yeah. And definitely don't ask policemen if there's any kids that live nearby.
Well, Halloween is coming up, so we might as well just Go ahead and ask them up.
Oh.
Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. We are going to be more regularly about this. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.